In the Cold War, we had to send a message that an attack on Germany was an attack on the United States. That is not easily believed. Is America going to go to nuclear war to defend Germany? So what did we do? We sent the message by having a tripwire of American troops right on the border, so that even if we didn't want to go to war, any Russian attack would kill Americans. Everybody understood that the purpose of those Americans was not to repel a Soviet attack, it was to die. And as a result, we would have to enter the war. That's how you send a message with facts on the ground. In the DMZ in Korea, if there's an invasion, our troops are not going to stop it. They are there to die. Everybody understands that. And that's why the South Koreans sleep at night, knowing that an attack on them is literally an attack on the U.S. That's how you do it. We ought to be sending troops, forward troops, exercises on the borders of Russia as a way of saying this is a real commitment and not just a phrase from the vice president.
But aren't you then in turn saying that you're sending those troops to those front lines to die?
Look, you don't say that.
Now I know, but that's what you just said. You're operating in a time and a place where America needs to be sold on intervention someplace. They need to be, but they have to, there has to be, not an intervention, but needs to be, any activity overseas has to be explained to the American people in a way that there's buy-in.
But Biden is saying Article 5. In other words, America is declaring today that we renew the pledge that an attack on one is an attack on all, meaning us, right? So the problem is who believes him. The way to make it believable is to do something on the ground. You explain that to the American people. You don't say they're going to die. It's a way of saying we want to show the Baltic states, the United States is engaged, and an attack on us is, an attack on them is an attack on us. We're going to have it literally done. You know, you don't want to go around and scare people. You don't want to invade Russia. We're talking about sending a message. That's how you send a message.
And is that also how you start a world war?
Well, that's clearly what...
It's prevented a war in Korea.